Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, February 9th, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Much of what we do at Push Button Stock Trading is based in part or in full on William O'Neill's classic book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill utilizes the acronym CANSLIM to identify the important elements of what he's looking for in a trade. The N in CANSLIM stands for something new. New products, new management, or perhaps new market conditions. The N reminds us that we need something new and exciting to sustain longer-term profit growth. Let's start today by taking a quick look at the Russell 2000. Yesterday, the Russell briefly undercut support down here in the 1958 level. Granted, this is pretty weak support. This is the prior low that we hit back in the middle of January. We undercut that level briefly, but closed above it. We're going to call that level support for the Russell for the time being. Russell closed about the middle of its daily trading range. And more importantly, we're getting further and further from this resistance area up here in the 1040 range. The Russell, as you know, I think is the key to the market going forward, and that resistance area in the 1040 range I think is key resistance. Before I'm going to get terribly bullish about the market, we need to take out this resistance in the 1040 area. Before we do that, we need to take out this trend line resistance. So we've got a long way to go before we get overly bullish on this market. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq Composite. But before we do that, the M in the CANSLIM acronym stands for market, and to my way of thinking, this is the most important element. So let's take a quick look at the market here. Stocks sold off sharply in the morning yesterday, but closed well off their lows for the session. Trading volume was higher than the prior session, giving the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq Composite distribution days. The general weakness in the market and the early in the uptrend distribution has, according to Investors Business Daily, pushed the market back into correction. Our market timing model remains consistent. We remain on a primary sell signal with a secondary aggressive buy signal. An aggressive buy signal indicates that aggressive traders can buy stocks but should not be employing margin at this point. More conservative traders should continue to accumulate cash. Declining issues outpaced advancers by nearly 4-1 yesterday. The New York Stock Exchange advanced decline line continues to look considerably more bearish than bullish, but has not yet made new lows. That's at least modestly encouraging if you're a bull. New lows continued to better new highs, and after stubbornly holding on to a buy signal, our new high, new low indicator is swung to a sell rating on the market. New high, new low measures the overall rate of change in the daily new highs versus the rate of change in the new lows, and is typically one of the first indicators to signal a change in the market direction, positive or negative. The McClellan oscillators also swung back to a sell signal yesterday. And another possible sign that the bulls are not dead. Small capitalization stocks bettered large caps yesterday, but large caps continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. Small caps typically outperform in bull markets. We continue seeing mixed signals from this market. Be careful. Yesterday, the Nasdaq Composite was down 79.39 points, or 1.82%. We closed at 4283, and we undercut resistance down here in the 4292 area. We closed just below that level at 4283. We'll see if we can recapture that resistance area or if the market wants to continue lower. Trading volume yesterday was higher than the prior day. And for you followers of William O'Neill, we are back in a market in correction. We went back to market in correction yesterday on February 8th. Right now, the Nasdaq Composite is bracketed by support down here in the 4117 area. That support goes all the way back to October of 2014. And we have resistance up here in the 4292 area. Were we to break above that area of resistance, our next area of resistance is up here in the 4506 range. Our market timing model remains consistent. We're on a sell signal, a primary sell signal, but we have a secondary aggressive buy signal, which indicates that aggressive traders can buy stocks at this point but shouldn't be employing margin. More conservative traders should continue to accumulate cash. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. S&P yesterday was down 26.61 points or 1.42%. We closed at 1853 and undercut support down here in the 1867 area. Trading volume was heavier than the prior day, and like the Nasdaq, the S&P 500 has gone to a market in correction. Right now the S&P is bracketed by support down here in the 1820 area. Again, this support goes all the way back to October of 2014. We have resistance up here in the 1867 area. Our market timing model is on a primary sell signal, but we have a secondary aggressive buy signal. This is a squirrely market. It's a market that's having trouble finding a bottom. Be careful. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push Button Stock Trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push Button Stock Trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push Button Stock Trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push Button Stock Trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push Button Stock Trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.